Hey, Jordan, Josh Reed here. First off, when was the last time you were a team captain?
Probably my senior year in college, man. 8 years ago.
Yeah. When you found out you were going to be a captain, kind of what was the emotion like for you?
Yeah, I was told early in the morning. I didn't really get to kind of reflect on it until my drive home. Extremely blessed, extremely honored, to be in a situation, and being named a team captain. So with that comes, responsibility. And so at this point in my career, I believe that I'm ready for that responsibility. So, like I said, I'm extremely honored and extremely excited for the opportunity.
That's great. Thanks so much, Jordan. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, Jordan, Mike Catalano in Rochester. I know everybody's been talking about it leading up, but there's not going to be any fans in the stands. And now it's Sunday, so it's coming. Like, what are your thoughts? Do you block it out? Do you prepare for it? Like, how do you think about it for Sunday?
Yeah, I think us as, the players, we still got to play, regardless of, we know the circumstances that are there being no fans. So, we got to continue to prep to play. And, the fan side of the game will take care of itself, down the road. But right now, we understand the situation coming into week one. No fans in the game at the stadium, but, that can't take away from our prep throughout the week and, continuing to get ready to play a game, because that's, ultimately that's what we're going to be doing.
During this period of time, I assume maybe you've watched other things. You see the NBA maybe, or baseball games. Like, what do you think about the way the players there seem to have handled it? And I don't mean learn anything, but have you gotten anything from watching that to think it's going to be a similar environment for you guys?
It might be similar, it might be different, in a sense that, NBA, they're kind of in a bubble. Everything's kind of close, and you kind of say the same about the MLB, but, we're going to be out there on the field, 22 guys on the football field. Our sideline is going to be huge, in order to when you feel the change of momentum, being able to use that, obviously we won't be having fans. And so we got to find ways to come out there and focus and understand that our sideline is going to be, guys on the sideline are going to be play as much as part of the game as guys on the field.
Thank you.
Hey, Jordan, Thad Brown. Congrats on being a captain, first of all.
Thanks, Thad.
Well deserved, man. Going back to the fans question that Mike brought up, are there things that you guys – do you have to actively practice playing a different game? Does it change the game on the field? Because without that crowd noise, everybody's checks going to be audible. Everybody's, both sides of the ball. Is that something you are actively preparing to deal with differently in a game?
I mean, yeah, we understand there's going to be, it's kind of going to be a learning curve for everybody. Understanding, kind of what you're able to get away with and the verbiage that's going to be spoken out there. Like you said, normally in a game, especially at home, we're not able to communicate, from me to you away from each other, because it's so loud. And so now, with no fans, obviously it's going to be a lot of, I think it'll be a lot of give and take. An offense might come out there and listen to some of your calls and make their checks based off of what they hear. So, like I said, I think it's going to be a learning experience throughout, however long it is. The fans aren't able to be at the games, but, we're going to continue to prepare like we're going to play and play to win.
Have you guys talked about trying to keep each other up because you don't have that energy coming from the crowd? You talked about the sideline. How about on the field, the defensive huddle? Have you communicated to each other about, guys, we give up 10 yards in this play, it's on us to get us back up for that next one?
Yeah, for sure. And we communicate throughout, since training camp, it's going to be on us. We can't rely on fans anymore to help us on third down, third and long, or, we got to dig deep and find it within ourselves each and every play, one play at a time. Every play is not going to be perfect, but then again, it's up to ourselves, guys on the field, to be able to come together and figure out what we got to do to move on to the next play and execute the next play.
Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, Thad.
Hey, Jordan, it's me again. How much different has this year been leading up to week one with no preseason games as far as studying the Jets? I mean, if you guys had to go back and dig up a bunch of old tape, and I know you would have in normal years, but has there been even more, got to go back to last year in 2019?
Well, I mean, this is, I think, the Bills, 6 times facing Adam Gase throughout the times we've been. He was in Miami, and obviously been with the Jets last year and a half. So, we're going back 3-4 years of film, and just continue to prepare for a guy like Gase. He's understanding. First game of the season, he's going to come out with some of this, something that we haven't seen, obviously. But just continuing to prepare and trusting that our coaches are giving us the right information in order to put us in positions to be able to make plays. And so I think a lot of it is trust. Like I said, trusting on the coaches that they understand what they're doing and understand the opponent that we're going up against. And then it's on us as players to lay that out there on the field on Sunday.
Is there a lot more unknown though this year? Just because
I think within the game. You're right. I think there is a lot of unknown, but I think as the game unfolds, you're going to start seeing the same style of plays that we've seen early on in the game, or same style of plays that we've studied throughout this week of preparation. And so, like I said, early on in the game, they'll probably come out with some stuff that we have yet to see. But as the game goes along, that's normal tendencies throughout a season. As the game goes along, offenses start to settle down into what they do best and what they like to do, and so we'll get a good feel as the game goes along.
Good luck Sunday. Appreciate it, Jordan.
Thank you.
Congratulations on becoming a team captain.
Appreciate it.
For this week, how excited are you and your guys on playing somebody else, lining up from people that aren't your teammates and just being able to hit someone else?
Yeah, I think you can say that. Any training camp you're in, you work so hard throughout the off season, throughout training camp. Grinding days out throughout training camp, and you finally get to this point of the season where you actually get to go play football against somebody else. So yeah, it's an exciting time. A divisional opponent at home, and so if you're not excited about it, man, you got to get out of here. Because we had to go play football again. It's been 8 months since we got to line up against somebody else, and so we get to go out there and show the world what we can do.
Thank you.